Currently interrupting your FPS to give you an FPS that will make you less disgusted. At gym late one night. Was out that day. Made it to a 24-hour gym at like 11 PM. Only one there. Aw yeah, power rack free. As I'm finishing squats, guy probably 6 foot and 350 pounds comes in, also bringing 2 orbiting land whales with him. I go to bench and do warm-up sets and forget all about them. Later notice he is on the bench as I'm about to deadlift. Orbiting land whales telling him he is fine how he is, and that this place isn't healthy because it promotes unhealthy body image, etc. Fatbro ignores them. I watch as they progressively get more and more mean, telling him he isn't ever going to change, and if he loved the one he was apparently dating, he would respect her enough to stop going to the gym. I start accessory work and he is nearly in tears as they yell at him. I start to walk over, and as I do, he snaps. And if you respected me, you understand I don't want to wear a 200-pound fat suit. I want to run and jump and be healthy. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of you. Fatbro in tears at this point, but so full of rage. I came in here because I wanted to change my life. You two came here to make yourselves feel better about your own. I'm not lifting big black donuts, and you two can go the fuck home. Pack your shit and leave if you won't be supportive. Landwell's in shock. They stammer and try to apologize. He still doesn't budge and they leave. I go over and sit with Fatbro, and he asks me what he's going to do. I tell him he's going to finish his workout, because that's what he came here to do. I see him 2 or 3 times a week, most weeks. He's normally coming in as I'm about to walk out now. He's lost a good 30 or so pounds. One day, he will make it. Fatbro and I have talked a lot, about just about everything under the sun. He comes from a family of land whales. Says almost every day he thinks about the fact that when he was in elementary school, he was the only kid that couldn't climb the monkey bars. Shows me pictures he keeps. Says that he wants to have kids one day and wants them to have a fitness role model to look up to. Has told me from about the age of around 15 on being overweight was his own fault. Even if he lived with them, he has to take responsibility. Told me how his father used to call him worthless and fat, despite being twice as worthless and fat. Told me his whole family is on disability for being fat. Told me he is in need and wants to better his life. That he pays for his gym membership by doing odd jobs for the neighbor. Told my GF about all of this. She, him and I got together to enroll him in a college. He wants to study sports medicine and open his own gym one day. He starts this fall as an undergrad at my school. Got a minimum wage job to save for a car. He's currently looking for an apartment and I'm considering letting him my roomie. Haven't decided. His family talks down to him for trying to get fit, regularly to try and entice him with food. Says his family made separate cakes for each person in the house on his birthday so they could all have a cake. He fights with them about food a lot. I've watched him progress from the bar on everything from 2.5 pound squat to 160 pound bench. Ask questions and I'll try and answer if I know. Got tons honestly. Fatbro's been going for about a week, see him 2 or 3 times. He's doing everything wrong. Watched him do the most back-snappy things I've ever seen. Talked to him about form and why it's important. Fatbro suddenly decides to become a fucking expert. Studies form and exercises. Watch his progress. Remember the day he hit Lamau 1 plate bench? He was so happy. Talked to him about eating healthy. He's interested but unsure how. Have him come over for chicken fajitas. He told me he didn't know eating healthy tastes so good. That no one in his house had cooked in years unless it was microwaved. We introduce him to cooking. Fatbro decides to change his food ways. Girlfriend tells him if he sticks to his gym membership, we will help him with things, which we now later helped him get back into school and other things. He gets into actual fights at his house because he won't eat their cooking. See him come to gym with bruises, sometimes from his father. He says he just lets his dad do it. I tell him to stick up for himself or they will never let him change. A week or so later I see him. He says he shoved his father against a wall after his dad hit him in the gut and his father got scared and hasn't done anything since. Fatbro starts making separate meals for himself at his own house. Watch him start counting calories. GF and I force him to come out with us in public. He brings Land Whale's girlfriend. Double date at the movies. She wants him to buy lots of candy and popcorn. In line for snacks, he just looks at her and says she disgusts him how she can be like that. She gets mad, tells him they are over. He shrugs like it ain't no thing. She runs off and we go see a movie, the 3 of us. That's how Fatbro fought his family, learned to count calories, started cooking and dumped land whales in the span of maybe a month. More Fatbro. Fatbro has lost maybe 15 pounds at this point, family no longer supporting his extra food since he was buying his own. They want him to eat like them. Tells me his mother drinks at least a 12-pack of Pepsi a day solo. He wants to find the job. We help him look for something near him since he has no car. Fatbro gets a crappy job at Staples. Never seen someone so happy about a shit job in my life. He shops thrifty and healthy. Girlfriend helps him at first while she shops for our stuff. He is a sponge for knowledge and lets me know when and where there are deals. He saves money up for a car and finds a beater on his own. Tells me I probably saved his life by sitting to talk with him, and he would have died in another few years if it had kept going. Fatbro becomes almost protective of GF and I. Watch him start telling people who look depressed they'll make it and motivate them. Everyone in my gym loves the guy. Spots anyone who needs it, cleans up weights, super friendly. Owner hears about all he's doing and gives the guy a free month for helping. Fatbro is happy. Last Fatbro before bed. Fatbro making noob gains lifting, stalling some because he is eating at a deficit. He loses a bit of motivation. Get an idea. Basically force Fatbro to get in my car. Don't tell him where we are going. He is still bitching about his lifts and thinks he needs to do something. Pull him to park in a kids section and make him get out. Fatbro is confused, but thinks me basically as a brother at the moment, so he does. Tell him to follow me. Stop at the monkey bars. Tell him to climb his ass up there and go across. It isn't easy for him at all. He's still fat, benches half his body weight, but has been doing negative pull-ups. Watch him struggle and almost give up. Watch his face change. Watch him make it all the way to the other side. He dropped to the ground and cried at the other side, just quietly sobbing to himself. Fatbro makes us all dinner that night. Hasn't wavered once since that day. He will make it fit.
Thank you for watching this video. Make sure to subscribe to Mr. Green and check out all of his social medias down below. My name Goda.